All right, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Chris, and today we're going to be talking about Rite. So, yes, guys, it was filed literally just today that the Rite bankruptcy has now been pushed back to June 27th. This is the whole document here. I'm going to make sure to put the link in the description below, and you guys can actually read the document for yourselves. It was signed on the 7th, and the the re-adjournment is going to be happening June 27th at 11:30 a.m. So let's talk about this for a second. So, first of all, I cannot believe that they actually ended up approving this. But secondly, let's talk about this for a second because this is really a big topic for discussion here. So, first of all, this will now give Rite Aid. So think about it. There were people that were highly anticipating that Rite Aid was going to exit bankruptcy and everything was going to be okay. Stores were going to stay alive. Well, guess what? Now that the Rite Aid Corporation or whoever's overseeing the bankruptcy is now rather sorry it is now going to allow them to continue closing stores. So, in other words, remember those closing lists that you guys have seen pretty much every Tuesday? Like every Tuesday, we find out there's a new batch of Rite Aids closing, and very likely, even today, there could very well be another round announced after this announcement, more so. But, anyways, the point being is that they're going to just keep announcing more and more and more and more store closings, and I think that's going to continue for a while. But secondly, now that we've addressed that, Rite Aid is not going to exit bankruptcy. And I know that there's people that are saying out there, oh, you don't know. Rite Aid is in a lot of trouble. And the reason I say that they're in a lot of trouble is people have been screwing them over. Vendors have actually walked away from Rite Aid. And ultimately, too, unfortunately, Rite Aid suffered when the government didn't allow them to merge with Walgreens. Unfortunately, Rite Aid doesn't offer a different way to get a prescription and a pharmacy experience. Think about it. You can get the same type of service and the same type of stuff at a CVS or a Walgreens. Why would you go to a Rite Aid? You know what I'm saying? Like, unfortunately, they weren't able to merge with Walgreens, but now they're seeing that because of that, it ultimately killed the chain because CVS and Walgreens were pretty aggressive and supermarkets are in the pharmacy business and even Amazon too. But Rite Aid also suffered a lot of mismanagement and really bad leadership. So I don't really know what the future is for Rite Aid, but I do I believe myself that they're not going to exit bankruptcy. You cannot just say that, oh, we're going to extend the bankruptcy. So in other words, they're going to take the bankruptcy and they're going to continue to keep closing stores every Tuesday. Imagine this. You're a worker inside a Rite Aid store, and now guess what? That now they've extended the bankruptcy. You're still now vulnerable. Any Rite Aid employee right now inside a Rite Aid store across America is vulnerable to a store closing. And unfortunately, corporate doesn't tell them until the manager gets the message from the bankruptcy court to say that, oh yeah, by the way, due to our financial performance as an organization, your store is closing. So imagine that. Those employees are now like, oh my God, I now have to go find another job. The problem is those employees working inside those stores, they don't know what's going on the inside. They don't have the they don't have the thought process, I guess. It's not to say that they don't have the thought process, but maybe they're not paying attention to the news or maybe they don't want to pay attention. But it's vulnerability, and a lot of these Rite Aid employees should be asking themselves the questions: is should I really be staying with a company that's just going to keep announcing store closings every? How depressing is that? How depressing is it that you go into Rite Aid every day knowing that on Tuesday you could be next? You could be next to be out of a job. You could be next to have to file for unemployment. At not every state, every state's unemployment system is very different. So, in other words, this is a really, really, really awful situation, and I personally think that Rite Aid is going to go out of business altogether. This company has no future whatsoever, and I'll just keep saying it and keep reaffirming it. This just reaffirms to me this document right here that you guys are seeing right now in this video that there is no future for Rite Aid. It's. The fact that they even granted it a bankruptcy extension is kind of pathetic in my opinion. But like I said, I walked through Hackensack maybe 2 weeks ago, and things were not looking good. I mean, and that was right at the beginning when SB360 started the liquidation sales. I mean, imagine what the store looks like now. Not that I'll be popping my head in there for anything, but the bottom line is it's a very awful situation, and I strongly, strongly encourage anyone that's working at Rite Aid, please, please, please start looking for another job, because you could be next on the list next week. And there's no question about it that there will be a list released next week. I wouldn't even be surprised if there's a list released tonight. They might even just be real sneaky and release a list tonight. And you guys might be seeing another video following this video, because they might be real sneaky and put a bunch of new stores that are going to be closing. So don't be surprised if you end up seeing another video from me. But this whole Rite Aid thing is a complete disaster, a complete dumpster fire. And I really strongly encourage anybody working at Rite Aid to really, update your resumes and just get out of there, please. You're doing by you yourself leaving Rite Aid and going to maybe a different pharmacy store like a CVS or Walgreens, or hell, even get a job at a supermarket. You're in a much better financial situation, and the company's not gonna close your location. But this is a really sad situation, and like I said, I wish nothing but the best for the people that will be basically out of a job, because I'm sure there's going to be more store closings. Like I said, there could be another store closing list released tomorrow. Today, tonight. Obviously they have to do it before the weekend, and there will definitely 100%. Now that we have this document, and now that this document that was released today, filed today, 5/10/24, confirms that the bankruptcy will be extended to June 27th, now confirms to me that there will be another round of Rite Aid store closings on Tuesday at approximately between 8:30 and 9 p.m., May 14th of 2024. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, but yeah, this is not looking good for Rite Aid. So I'll put the link in the description to the PDF. You guys can what'll end up happening if you have a phone, the PDF will just open on your phone. And if you use a computer like I'm using right now, the document itself will download from the link, and you'll be able to see the document for yourself. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. The link to the information will be in the description below, and that will be it.